You know those moments in life where you're just overwhelmed and you have too many choices and you don't know this one or just too important, or you're just plain overwhelmed. I'll give you the answer what to do. This is the hardest thing, the right thing to do is the hardest thing to do. It's usually a time crunch where you just got too much going on and it's a time crunch and you got to make a decision really fast and it's so important. It's the most important decision of your life and you just, you can't think. The best thing to do is to just step away. That's the best thing you can do. Even if it's just for 5 minutes. You got to clear your head, forget what you were doing, go eat something, go to the bathroom, run around the block, just do anything, but step away. That's the most important thing. Even if the fate of the world is at stake, step away and then come back 5 minutes later and you'll see the answer will be obvious. It'll be much more clear. You can think clearer. Trust me, some people think that if they stick and they just work, and they work, that they'll work through the answer. And they're afraid that if they step away, that's wasted time. But trust me, that 5 minutes that you step away is worth an hour of trying to force your way through it. This is one of the simplest things in life, and it's the hardest thing to do when you're right in the middle of something that is just overwhelming you, but it's one of the simplest things you can do. It's the hardest and it's the simplest. And that's it. That's my video. It is one of the simplest things you can do. 5 minutes, step away for an hour. Step away for, if it's a big thing that takes weeks, step away for a day. If it's something that takes months, step away for a week. When you come back, you're going to see it in a new light. You're going to see it for what it is, and the answer will be obvious. It's one of the best things that can help you. I know the things that I tell you guys are like, oh, Marcus, you're not saying anything profound. You're saying something I already knew. This is so simple. It's too simple. Well, you know what? The answers in life are always the simple ones. Those are the ones that people who are successful follow. The simpler it is, the more powerful it is, the easier it is to implement. It's the complicated stuff that's more difficult to implement. And when things come down to a crunch, you don't have time to do the complicated stuff. You got to do what's tried and tested. So there you go. Step away for 5 minutes, a day, a week, whatever it is, and then come back and see it in the new light that it is. And the answer will become apparent, and you'll know what it is you got to do, and you'll have even just a little bit of a rest to get the energy back to do it right. So that's it. That's my thing for today. Okay? Step away and then come back, and the answer will become apparent. Subscribe to marcusnews.com. Stay tuned for more life-changing advice from me, Marcus. You're welcome. Goodbye.